Hey everybody, WWE Fan Talk Show here. I'm doing a video for you guys right now, a long-awaited video. You guys have been leaving it in the comments below that you want to see my belt collection, my full belt collection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each belt from the beginning to the current belt I have, from the current belts I just got, basically. So yeah, let's start with the big logo 2013 Rock Championship. So this was my first title. I didn't actually mean to get this title. It is one of my favorites, but basically I was at a WWE live event and I had like the toy belt, and I didn't actually bring it in, but I'd been telling my dad, I'm like, Dad, like there's these things, they're replica belts, and they're exactly like the real belts they have on TV. I really want to get one. They're like $200, and like we kind of talked about it, but then we got there and saw how cool they looked, and they didn't have the newer one, the one that was like this one right here. They didn't have this one. So we got this one. I paid, or my dad paid $200 for this one. This is commemorative, and like I gotta tell you, this was like the most magical moment like I've ever had, because I got the belt. I was holding it, and it was just like very like it was crazy to me, because like it's just a real belt that they have on TV, and it was just awesome to have it. So yeah, this is the one that The Rock unveiled. So I really like this one. So this was my first one. My second one was actually, like I ordered the big gold second, but I got the United States before I got the big gold, because, well, here's the thing. There's a certain day where they're having sales and stuff, and I wanted another belt. So I ordered the big gold so I could have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold, and the WWE title. So I got that one. And then I also ordered the United States Championship. But the United States Championship, even though I ordered it second, it came first. So yeah, this is technically my second belt. This is like probably one of my favorites, like probably my second favorite, because it's like super shiny, and this is very different, and it's just a very solid plate. This one's commemorative. And so also right here, see how there's a nameplate? Well, basically, I'm gonna get a nameplate for this, and I'm gonna review the United States Championship. So I'm probably gonna get AJ Styles, depending on if he wins it against Kevin Owens at their feud at Backlash. Hope he does. Either that, or I'm gonna probably get like Chris Jericho or something. So yeah, I'm gonna order that, and I'm gonna do a review on the United States title. So yeah, I'm really pumped for this. I really love this. So I've never really done an unboxing other than like for this title before WWE Fan Talk Show even happened. I was like a little kid, and I got this belt and I reviewed it on my mom's iPhone or something, and it was like on an old YouTube channel. You probably can't even find the video anymore. Maybe I'll upload it one time or something. So yeah, I've never reviewed this one. I'm gonna review it for you guys. Coming up soon. So here is my technically second belt, because these are both technically my second belts. So here's my third belt, I guess you can say. The big gold. This is probably my favorite championship ever, because it's just, I don't know, it's just, it looks like a title, it feels like a title, and it's just, I was just like, when they took the big gold and they just retired it, I was so upset, and like, I don't know, I just had to get this title. If you don't have this title in your collection, then it sucks, because you just need to get it. It's the main championship. You need to get this one. It's part of the evolution of the WWE Championship, and it says this belt in particular has been through many changes and many companies. I think there was like, it was in the NWA or whatever you call it. So I don't know if it's called the NWA or whatever, wrestling. So comment below if that's what it's called. And it was also in WCW, and now WWE, and now it's retired. So yeah, that was my big gold. Okay, so actually the reason why I got this title was to have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship before they combined it into one. I really wanted these titles so I could call it the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So this has a removable nameplate too on the screws on the back, even though it's commemorative. So I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna get the Daniel Bryan nameplate, because I love Daniel Bryan, and he was probably my favorite world champion. Yeah, he's my favorite wrestler. Moving on, so next I got the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's pretty funny because I have these ones already, technically the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but I got the main belt. So I really wanted this one. I was considering getting the Intercontinental title first, but I decided to get the main belt at the time. So if you guys have never seen my unboxing for this belt, click right here to watch it. So yeah, back to this title. At the time when I got this title, I think it was a little bit after the Royal Rumble in 2016, I believe, and Triple H had won it and beat Roman Reigns. So yeah, this at the time the champion was Triple H when I got this title. So I really like this one. This is like one of my favorites. So of course this is commemorative, so I can't get side plates. It's kind of a bummer, but maybe one day I'll get the replica. So yeah, here's the commemorative World Heavyweight Championship. Moving on, so later in 2016, I decided I wanted to get another commemorative replica belt. So I decided to get the Intercontinental Championship. So when I got the Intercontinental title, I knew, I knew that I needed to finish my belt collection, like get all the main roster titles. I just needed to start collecting more belts when I got this one. So yeah, this is one of my favorites because you have the white strap, and that is the main reason why I got this. And also because guys like Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels, all those guys held this title. And it's just very prestigious. So if you guys haven't seen the video review I did for the Intercontinental Championship, click right here. So back to this title. When I got this championship, The Miz was the Intercontinental Champion, and I talk about that in my belt review. I've taken them to all kinds of events. I've taken it to, I believe, the SmackDown Live event. I took it to SmackDown Live and another SmackDown Live, I believe. This and the Tag Team Championship are the only titles that have ever been out of California before that I've taken out of California to an event. So yeah, Intercontinental Championship. Moving on. So once I realized I needed to finish or start like a bigger belt collection, I decided to get the Tag Team Championships because I already had the United States, I already had the World Heavyweight, and I already had the Intercontinental. So I needed to get the tag team. This kind of set the main roster titles up. So yeah, so I really like this title because it looks like a penny to me for some reason. Like it's just like the copper look is very cool, and it's very different too. And I love how it's like the round plates and all that, and also it's like very thick right there. So yeah, really like this title. If you haven't seen this video review for the Tag Team Championships, click right here. Alright guys, so since I've gotten this title, this is technically the Raw Championship Tag Team titles. So since I've gotten this title, Raw and SmackDown have split up and they have their own Tag Team Championships. So of course the SmackDown has the blue strap and the silver, and the Raw has the red strap and the silver. Alright guys, so the comments have been blowing up on you guys wanting me to get either the Raw or SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So I'm going to give you another chance. Comment down below and I will. I mean it, I will get either the Raw or SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So comment down below. So that was it for that title. Moving on, I really needed, once I saw this title, like at first I did not like it, and at first I didn't like this title, but it's grown on me since, and I just knew I needed to get it because it's the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, yeah, they call it the Universal Championship, but it's pretty much the World Heavyweight Championship of Raw. So basically, if you haven't seen this video review, click right here. So yeah, as you can see, this was my first real metal replica championship, and I was super surprised because all my other titles are really light. So when I got this one, I was just super surprised because the metal it's kind of heavy. So on the sides, I have the Finn Balor side plates, and that's the cool thing about replicas. You can replace the side plates. They're like $100 or something. But yeah, so I really like this title because the red strap, and it's just, I don't know, it's just super amazing. And it was my first replica, so I love this one a lot. Universal Championship. Moving on, my second replica, metal replica championship. This one was for my birthday, and it was probably the most expensive. The most expensive replica I've gotten, and the most heaviest. This one was almost $400. And it's worth it. It really is, because this is one of my favorite titles of all time, because when I started watching wrestling, this was the WWE Championship. So I really wanted to get this one, and they didn't make commemorative versions, so I had to spend a little extra to get the title, which is the replica. If you haven't seen this video review, click right here. So yeah guys, that's it for the spinner replica. So yeah, this was my second replica title. And since getting replica titles, I've gone crazy, and I haven't gotten a commemorative since. So here I have the next one. This one was also technically from my birthday. I bought this one. This was the NXT Championship, and this was probably the cheapest replica I've gotten. It is like $2.99 or something like that. It's just so cool. I wanted this one because like a lot of people, like they have a lot of titles and stuff, but not a lot of them have the NXT Championship, and I just really had to get it. Since then, they've upgraded the NXT Championship to a different design, but I prefer this title because it just looks so much better with the big X and the N and the T, and then like the side plates are so cool, how it says WWE and all that, and I just love how like thick and awesome the strap is. So cool, I love this one. So yeah, this was my third replica, and then to the final title, and the one I got most recently, the Undisputed Championship, and this is my favorite WWE Championship right now. This belt, when I got it, it impressed me so much by like the way it bent and like all the plates and stuff, and like I don't know, it's just super amazing and very accurate, and like it has some weight to it. It's really awesome, and like as you can see, the reason why I like it so much is because like it bends like this. But like sometimes on replica belts, it doesn't bend like good, but right off the bat, it started bending. So yeah, it's like perfect back here too, just hangs down. So I love this one because Brock Lesnar held it, and all the great guys have held it. And as I said in that video review, I was gonna replace this nameplate, and you guys, you left your comments down below. You told me which superstar to get, and that was The Undertaker. So out of Brock Lesnar and all those guys, you chose The Undertaker. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get The Undertaker nameplate right here. So there's a whole ton of nameplates coming to you guys. So I'm gonna get one for the US title, the big gold, the spinner, and now the Undisputed Championship. If you missed the unboxing of the Undisputed Championship, click right here. Alright guys, so that's it for my WWE belt collection. I believe there is 10 titles to be exact. So I love every single one of them like equal. They're like my children. Like, to me, they're like my children. I love them so much, spend a lot of money on them, and I keep them in their cases and all that. So I highly recommend getting every single one of these championships. And if you don't have the money, there's this thing now where you can go to Toys R Us and they're like $100, and like they don't come in the case, but they're like the commemorative like championships, and you could just buy them for like $100 if you don't have the money, or you could just get the toy belts. So yeah, you don't always need to get the replicas if you don't have the money. Or if you don't have the money, you can make your own championships, like in this video right here. Alright guys, so I get a lot of comments sometimes from some haters on like, how can I afford this and I'm a spoiled brat. Well, guess what guys, I don't just get these titles for me, I get them for you, so you guys can have some entertainment and see if you actually want to get the titles. So yeah, I get cussed out a lot, but that's totally fine, I don't really care. So yeah, as I said in the video review, I am going to get either the Raw or SmackDown championships. Make sure to leave that in the comment below. And I almost forgot, the spinner, I'm also getting the John Cena nameplate because he's the first guy to ever hold it. So yeah guys, that's it for my replica belt collection. To catch you guys in the next video.